Okay, so the last update for the night. For those of you who are observant, you will notice I am not on my bike. I am in a hotel room, which means I did not make it. I tried, but the reality of it is I forgot about the time changes and all that, and I haven't got much sleep in the last couple of nights, couple of days, and I was getting really tired. And the highway I need to go on goes through the long, desolate, dark stretches of Montana at night, and I didn't feel it was safe for me to do it with no little, well, basically no sleep in the last couple of days. I was already yawning in my helmet, and it just didn't feel safe. And a silly little patch on my vest is not worth my life. So if you want to talk smack, think about that for a minute. That nothing is worth your life, and if there's a possibility of it being incredibly unsafe, I will err on the side of caution. So here I am in Missoula, Montana, and I got a hotel room for the night. And I'm gonna hit up the hot tub in the morning, get my back feeling better, and hit the road and do the second half. I put in about roughly 620 miles today, so I'm not ashamed of that. I did the best I could. There were some complications. Uh, I'm proud of my bike. My bike has done a phenomenal job, way better than I thought it would. And I had mentioned something earlier. I had a kickstand snafu. Well, I've got a worn out kickstand spring. It's something most of us have to deal with. And I had to replace the spring on it. And in the process, ripped off a great big piece of my thumb. So that was another constant annoyance today because it's hard to wear gloves over that. It kept ripping off the bandage and whatnot. And normally, not a big deal. I'm a duct tape kind of guy. But when you have 45 minutes worth of sleep into the last 36 hours, those little annoyances, it's death by a thousand paper cuts. So yeah, it is about 11 o'clock here now, which is 10 o'clock my time. So I put in a good day, and even though I failed, I'm not ashamed, and a little disappointed. But it just told me what I have to do better for next time. This will not be the last long trip. And like I said, I don't care what anybody says. You put in 600 miles in a day, especially riding by yourself. Uh, that's nothing to shake a stick at. So, anyways, that's my last update for today. And I will be back at it in the morning, headed for Great Falls and points beyond. So I hope everybody else had a good day. I mean, even despite my disappointment, I had a blast today. Uh, Pretty good adventure. I've taken this route before, but always in a cage. And I don't care what anybody says. You do it on two wheels, and it's a whole new experience, and that's pretty cool. If you ever get the chance, I mean, it seems like most of my viewers are back east somewhere, or at least Midwest, but Highway 90, I think it is, that's between Spokane and Missoula here. Uh, it's a whole lot of fun. I took a lot of GoPro, and I will be posting it later on down the road. But it's a great freeway. I can't wait to ride it back the other way or whatever. I'll definitely be doing that again. And I'll tell you one thing: they have 80-mile-an-hour speed limits in Montana. So one thing I did not do in Montana was speed. I was trying to keep it between 70 and 75 all day because when you break 75, that's the magic number. All of a sudden, I started pressing 80 and my fuel mileage shrunk by a third. So I noticed a great big difference. So that's another thing that I definitely proved. I kind of already knew it, but I definitely proved it. That yeah, I think 75 is the magic number. You get above that, and all of a sudden, it's working a little too too much to be thrifty. Anyhow, I don't want to bore you guys to death, and I'm really tired, so I'm going to go to bed. Um, want to thank my wife for constant support all day and the great attitude. Um, she was on the phone and no BS, just a voice of support on the other end of the line. And that helped a lot because this was a little bit tough on me with my back situation. But she was very, very kind, and the kind words helped a lot. So thank you for that. And I don't know if Dino will ever see this, but Dino, bro, I'm taking this trip thanks to you. So big ups, bro. And I'll talk to you later. And I will see the rest of you guys on the next episode. In the meantime, do what you love, do it safely, and do it with purpose.